How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to ReWrite, where we were... Okay, so last week's episode seemed to kind of start to imply that the choices we make have dominoing effects, which we kind of saw. Unfortunately, apparently, I worried that I was going to be making a choice. I ended up just skipping an interaction with Lucia, so that's unfortunate, but I'll try and be a lot more thorough. But we also got to see where I got to choose between Chihaya and Suzumi? Yeah, something like that. And that kind of branched off into a little bit of interaction after school. Then after that, we went, we saw something strange at night. We tried to follow it. We ended up in the park and met a whole bunch of very interesting people who kind of look like a night guard / hunters of, they called familiars or I'm guessing supernatural beasts or something. Some kind of organization, but once it was clear we didn't really have a particular affiliation, which is they specifically asked which faction are you part of, and when we were like, what are you talking about, they were like, oh yeah, we're just a bunch of what did they say, they were fans of a show or something. I don't know, but it was pretty fishy, so I'm interested to see if we're going to be able to learn more about that in the near future. But that's the thing, is this game is piling on mystery on mystery on mystery, so I'm not sure exactly what the end game's going to be for that, but we'll figure that out, I suppose. So yeah, let's just strap it in, and next morning after all that craziness, we come back and guess something's happening during lunch, so let's see what we get up to today. I'm making my way down the corridor during lunch break when... Oh, it's Shizuru. It looks like she's basking in the sun again. Well, whatever. Shizuru is a nice girl, but at the same time, she's so innocent. I keep forgetting that I'm a boy in puberty when I'm with her. I feel like I'm changing. It's just a vague feeling, but it feels real to me. I think back to the questionnaire that the president had me go through. The answers I'd given were all honest ones. I'm not the one who's supposed to change, the world is. Maybe I'm just overthinking it? All that aside, Shizuru seems to be deep in a peaceful sleep. I don't feel like waking her up with a smile like that on her face. And I know she has a trusty alarm prepared anyway. Okay, interesting. So we chose not to interact with her.
Hi.
Hey, Lucia. Class rep stands up and walks to the blackboard. Picking up the chalk, she writes down an answer. I watch her silk-covered hands as they move. Those white gloves have been pretty synonymous with her at this point. I've been curious ever since the first time I saw them, but other people don't seem to pay them as much attention. At some point, I learned she's had them on since her first day at school. I eventually ended up simply thinking of them as another part of her eccentricity. Dang it! I can't say the word. Eccentricities. Whatever. I know I'm not saying that right. It's driving me crazy, but I'm still curious. The cool seasons are one thing, but doesn't she feel hot with them on during the summer? I am curious. Why do you think class rep wears those gloves?
黙れ。俺が知るか。噂じゃ、潔癖症らしくて手で直接物に触れるのが苦手らしいな。
Well, think about this. So, she's a clean freak. She can't touch anything that other people touch. She also has no sense of taste. Are those connected somehow? I don't think so. But they're two oddities, right? She can eat stuff that should be able to floor people like it's nothing. Almost like she just can't taste food. And then she's constantly wearing gloves, but that doesn't stop her from physically interacting with stuff. She's punched us out several times. She has no problem going up and dealing with chalk. I feel like someone who was truly obsessed with germs and cleanliness would, even while wearing gloves, still be hesitant to touch stuff that would leave residue like chalk. Right, that's it. She's supposedly a clean freak. Everyone has their right to live according to their ideals, but during this season, when even a necktie feels like a pain in the behind, I have to commend her spirit for keeping those gloves perpetually on. Wait a second. Does she really look like such a clean freak to you? If that were the case, wouldn't she be trying to keep her distance from other people as much as possible too?
黙れ。俺が知るか。そういやそうだな。手袋は取らねえが、 対人関係を拒んでいるようには見えねえな。
Well, that could just be, like, dealing, because, like, it's normal life. Like, you can't avoid being close to people, especially in a city. But that's the difference. Is like, has she ever, like, touched them before? Does she give people hugs? Does she give them high fives? Does she, like rub elbows or link arms with, like, her friends? Come to think of it, I'm not sure she has friends. I'm sure she does, but we've never seen her with friends. Well, no, she was eating lunch with other people. So yeah, okay, she's probably got friends. It's cute how Yoshino tells me to shut up, but always answers my questions anyway. Class rep eats lunch at the cafeteria a lot. Do you think she's an extreme clean freak would be okay with sharing the same table as that many other people? Or a clean freak letting someone else whom they don't know or can't see prepare their food? That's another sign that's like, it's not a clean freak thing.
そうかもしれねえな。今じゃ抵抗はねえが、俺も昔は割り箸に慣れてたんで、学食のリターナブルのエコ箸には最初抵抗があったもんさ。
Interesting.
くだらねえ過去だぜ。
Oh, so that's one you're embarrassed about. Most eating establishments in Kazamatsuri used to offer disposable chopsticks. However, all the recent ecological movements affecting the town in more ways than one could have expected. Disposable chopsticks and plastic plates have vanished now, with reusable ecological tableware taking their place. I think, though, as long as disposable chopsticks are made of wood, that's pretty eco-friendly. But if they were being wrapped in plastic, that is a problem. And that, of course, applies to our school cafeterias as well. Chopsticks return to the table after being washed in the kitchen sink. There's probably no issue with that in terms of hygiene, but I doubt a real clean freak would feel comfortable using something someone else had just had in their mouth. In other words, there has to be another reason why class rep keeps those gloves on all the time.
はあ？そりゃなんだってんだ。
This is just a theory, but
ひょっとすると。
maybe she needs to wear those gloves to seal away an ancient cursed secret power.
なんだそれは。
I mean, you thought about those kinds of things when you were in grade school too, right?
よせ、それ以上言うんじゃねえ。
But I'm different from the delusional kids like that. I actually do have a cursed secret power and live my life hiding it from prying eyes. Stop! Don't awaken the curse! My arm! He's gonna...
やめろ!
Why?
やかましいぞ、天王寺、吉野。
We pissed the teacher off. I returned to my textbook as though nothing had happened, while Yoshino slams his upper body against his desk, breathing heavily.
畜生! 覚えてやがれじゃねえ覚えてるんじゃねえ忘れろ忘れさせろ No!
Yoshino, you are a man of extremes. There might really be some embarrassing secret hiding underneath those gloves of hers. Oh, I'm totally pumped to find out now. You know what? Here's a guess. What if she is like a survivor of like a fire? And she has like scars on her arms and she finds them unsightly. And so she wears gloves all the time. And it's also possible that extreme heat could have been cause one of the things that can also hurt you is like, you might not get burned on your face, but smoke inhalation can cause a lot of damage to your lungs and upper respiratory tract. I wonder if that could also affect your ability to have taste. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe she is a survivor of like a traumatic event like fire, and she wears gloves not just because she doesn't want to look at her arms, but because like people stare and ask questions, and these are things that bring her pain from the memory. Okay, I think surviving a fire or some other catastrophe is what I'm gonna put up as my like guess. That's what I'm going with. Because I think that checks all the boxes.
やめろ天王寺人には誰しも触れてはならん傷があるそっとしておいてやるんだ
But you're curious too, right? Class rep might have a cursed dragon seal on the back of her hand. Is he dying from like reciprocal embarrassment? Remembering his own like very cringy youth? He's still pretty cringy though. Yoshino, you reckon you could lend me an eraser? I'd like to rub this off with a new unsoiled edge.
ふざけるなてめえには消しカスがお似合いだ
Stop, don't shout at me. You'll awaken the dragon.
はいどうぞ天王寺さんどうぞ新品の角でゴシゴシ消してやってください
Looks like we found a pressure point. My shoulders feel kind of stiff. I'm thirsty. I don't know if I feel like doing my homework.
全力でおもみします。後でジュース買ってくるっす。任せてください。俺の宿題を移してください。
Boy, he really doesn't want to think about this.
やかましいと注意したぞ吉野。
すみません。畜生め。覚えてろよ。じゃねえ。覚えてるんじゃねえ。
How vulgar. I'd appreciate if you treated me with more friendliness and mirth from now on.
いい加減にしろよてめえ。
The cursed power is taking a hold of me. Oh, ancient dragon, please do not waken inside with us yet.
うわーい。俺っちほがらカーニバル。
Look how his tone even changed. You seem to be in good spirits today, Yoshino.
改正やった日本チャチャチャ。
Tomorrow's will. I can't hold my laughter back any longer. Viva la what?
いい加減にしやがれ。
A classmate sitting close to us snickers to herself.
見るんじゃねえ。聞くんじゃねえ。ぶっ殺すぞくら。
How vulgar. You used bake your cucumber instead of bash your skull in from now on, please.
モロキューを煮るぞくら。
吉野、いい加減にしろ。モロキューは煮るものじゃない。
うわっ。くそ。
Oh man, I'm starting to feel bad now. Pipe down, Yoshino. You're bothering everyone.
モロキューを煮られてえか。
He's turned into a more mirthful person than I expected. Does he really threaten to kill someone that often?
吉野くん、モロキューは煮たら美味しくないんじゃないでしょうか。
Thank you for your input, Chihaya.
煮ねえよ。天王寺。後でモロキューを煮てやる。
See, now it's sounding perverted.
どっちなんです？
I had some good fun with Yoshino today. Who knew being aware of someone's embarrassing secret could be so convenient? And he had to guess it too, like he guessed right. But there's some embarrassing secret behind class reps gloves too. Oh, I doubt we're gonna have a fun reveal if we have a reveal of that. Maybe she really did draw some weird edgy symbol on the back of her hand and had to hide it from everyone? Our class rep maintains order in our class through violence. She has a strong sense of justice and always punishes dishonesty. If you ever try making excuses, her white-clad fist crash into your jaw like a rocket, send you flying into the sky. But if, for example, I were to manage to get my hands on a weakness of hers, things like being late, sleeping in class, or eating your lunch early have always been impossible in this class. Class rep always reports all our transgressions, no matter how small, to the teachers. Okay, so yeah, she's like super straight-laced. Yeah, now I'm starting to wonder if she does actually have friends. Like, she might be cordial and sit with people, but like somebody who's that straight-laced would actually probably be hard to socialize with, just because, especially for high schoolers, like, I don't know, there's like, it's one thing to be like, you know, a good student, but it's another to be a snitch. Like, there's something to be said about like knowing when to turn to teachers and report stuff. But like, there's some stuff that just doesn't need to be bothered with. Then again, she has made the class more focused and productive, it sounds. So maybe there's good to it, but at the same time, like it doesn't build bridges. But if I could bend her to my command, I'd be free to do anything. I could come late every day, sleep in class all the time, and eat whatever I wanted. I can always copy her homework when I'm feeling lazy. Ooh, I wish school life was so wonderful. Excuse me. Not to mention, class rep's grades should be pretty good too. Perhaps I could leave an entire load of my summer break homework to her. That'd pretty much extend my break time by 2 weeks. Ooh, that sounds like a dream. I'd have to find her weakness no matter what. No way we're gonna find her weakness with such an impure motivation. I'll peel those secretive gloves off her hands, uncover her embarrassing mark, and blackmail her into submission. Then she'll have to listen to whatever I say. Could this be a sign of my life's taking an extravagant turn I've always dreamed of? Hey, class rep, from now on, you'll be calling me Master. Now you're my personal maid. She's gonna kill us. What? You're too embarrassed to call me that? You prefer everyone learning your embarrassing secret instead? That's right, people are happiest when they're honest with themselves. That said, you're acting as innocent as a little lamb. Come over here and let me take a better look at you. Oh gosh. Tennouji! My shoulders feel so stiff. I'd like a massage. Oh, that feels so great. What? Your shoulders are often stiff too because you got such big friends? Oh, I'll give you a massage in return then. Not your shoulders, but your breasts, of course. Alright, Kotarou. Whatever's coming your way, you deserve it. I have a feeling she's going to hear this part and she's going to, like, absolutely destroy you. Yes. You thoroughly earned this one. Huh? Why does it feel like I'm actually touching it? Oh, no! Hey, class rep, I'm sure glad to see you here. Could I perhaps ask you to pinch my cheek real quick, as softly and gently as possible, please?
信じらんない今すぐ死んで教室の不開指数低減に貢献しろ
Thoroughly earned. Thoroughly earned.
天王寺くんったら大胆
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that actually happened. Oh my gosh.
痴漢大胆何かしてるかと思ったら本当に最悪ですね
I honestly have to agree at this point.
みんなもちーちゃんも許してあげて小太郎くんはやればできる子なんだよ
Kotarou, I'm appreciative that you're in my corner, but Kotarou, what kind of defense is that supposed to be? I've become an object of mockery against the girls in my class for a while. I won't forget this, class rep. No, Konohana Lucia. I swear I will uncover the secrets you hide beneath those gloves and turn that homeworkless, slightly erotic, maid-filled school paradise into reality. Slightly erotic. That said, how exactly can I force her to take them off? I could try calling her out in a secluded area and do it by force. Cool, because that's always great. No, wait. I'd probably end up being driven out of school in a long black and white Cadillac if I tried anything like that. Yeah. And that's if they're able to identify my corpse. I can't face her straight on. I need a plan. Just you wait, class rep. I'll make you pay for the humiliation you caused me today. You caused yourself the humiliation! God, Kotarou, come on! I've liked you up till now. You're turning into just ugh. As such, I decided to rely on my brains. Well, that's doomed. I'll just have to create a situation where class rep would have no choice but to take her gloves off. Class rep, watch out! As we were moving back to our classroom after a special class, a basketball comes flying out of nowhere. It looks like it came from my direction, but it's actually a common accident, especially this close to the sports field.
危ない誰だこんなものを投げたのはなんだこれはわひゃどうしたのそれボールが泥だらけだ誰がこんないたずらを
Oh, fancy seeing you there, class rep. Your gloves look a tad dirty. I think you should take them off, quick, before it's too late.
ああひどいね取って洗った方がいいよ幸い予備があるしかし誰だこんなひどいいたずらをしたの
Darn, didn't consider the possibility she'd have extra gloves. That won't be enough to discourage me, though. I'll have to find what she's hiding underneath, even if it's the last thing I do. Class rep, watch out! Chalkboard erasers fly for your way! Class rep, watch out! Someone spilled ink all over your desk! Class rep, watch out! The juice cans are rolling under your feet! Just ambushing her. Class rep sure has outstanding reflexes. She managed to avoid all my attacks by the skin of her teeth. That said, each of them succeeded in dirtying her gloves. The only problem is she kept pulling out spares. Just how many pairs is she carrying around? It's turned into a war of attrition. Either I'll give in or she'll run out of gloves. Those are the only two futures that await us. And so, class rep's struggle with the mysterious poltergeist continue for the rest of the day. How is he doing this without getting caught? Class rep, watch out! Catapate's heading your way. So he instantly dodged the attack, even though it came from behind. Impressive. That said, it succeeded in getting her gloves dirty again. Oh, up till now she just pulled a new pair out of her bag right away, but something seems different this time. Did she finally run out of the darn things?
今日は一体何だと言うんだわけがわからない
You said it. Speaking of which, how many gloves did you actually bring with you?
天王寺最初はパーじゃんけんぽい
Wait, what? Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. I have no choice but to go with paper, if that's the rule. We both stared at the remnants of the paint on my palm. Oh.
おやこれは奇遇だな。お前も手を汚したのか。
Indeed. Your gloves seem to have it even worse, though.
お前か。さっきから私に突っかかってくるのは。
What? Oh no! This must be some misunderstanding. I'd never think to come up with an elaborate plan to get you to take your gloves off.
手袋これに深い意味はない。気にするな。
I already know what you're hiding underneath. Konohana Lucia, confess your embarrassing secrets and I'll make you feel better. Now. Now!
秘密など何もない。死刑な。
Oh yeah? Then take off your gloves and prove it. I know you've got an embarrassing mark on them or something. I bet you were reading some edgy fantasy manga with cool crests and the rest is history. Don't be shy. Show it to the world. Now.
何の話か知らんが誤解だ。この手には何もない。
Then show me. If that's true, you've got nothing to be afraid of.
なぜお前に私が手を見せなければならないのか。嫌だ。不潔だ。ハレンチだ。
Okay, remember, I still think my theory is on the point here, but that's not a great argument, Lucia. You should be saying, why should I have to listen to you? You've been harassing me all day. I'm not going to give in to your harassment and essentially, give you satisfaction. The shrill sound of a whistle reverberates across the yard. Oh, if it isn't Shizuru from the disciplinary committee.
ダメだ小太郎。いじめは良くない。
Thank you, Shizuru. You are right.
別にいじめられているわけではないぞ。天の寺小太郎が私に手袋を取れ取れとうるさいのだ。困っていればいじめだ。女の子をいじめるのはいけない。
She's right. She blows the whistle again. I don't have a good retort in this particular scenario. I was just a step away from uncovering class rep's secret. Just a step away from a maid school life paradise.
メイドさんスクール
Oh, are we speaking out loud again?
小太郎の進学先
No, it's class rep who's supposed to.
話がわからない。それと私の手袋に何の関係があるのかさえわからん。
No, I figured you had some edgy, embarrassing mark drawn on your hand and that you were hiding it with those gloves.
ますますにわからん。なぜ自分の手の甲に落書きをしなければならないのか。
It's something Yoshino would do.
きっと小太郎は何かを誤解している。どうもそのようだな。私のこの手袋が何かを隠していると思い込んでいるらしい。小太郎はルチアの手を見たら納得するのか。
Out of curiosity, yeah. Huh? Well, yeah. Wasn't supposed to be that easy. From the sound of it, it's really starting to feel like the class rep isn't hiding anything under the gloves after all.
今日一日のおかしな騒ぎは全部お前の仕業なのか。私のこの手袋の下が見たくて。
When you say it like that, it sounds really silly.
見せ物じゃないんだからな。一度しか見せないぞ。好きなだけ見て、今日一日のお前の無駄骨を思い知れ。
Class rep lets out a sigh and pulls off her last pair of paint-stained gloves. Her hands that appear from underneath them are... Huh, they look normal. What about the other side?
これで満足か。
Alright, so far my theory's wrong. Having kept them concealed most of the time, it must be quite embarrassing for her to suddenly expose them. She shows her hands to me from every possible angle. Yet as disappointing as it is, I can't spot a single weird mark on them no matter how hard I strain my eyes.
ルチアの手は綺麗な手だ。ありがとう。
Huh? Then why do you wear gloves every day? I totally thought you were hiding something.
お前のような不潔の塊に直接触れたくないからだ。これでも満足か。不潔。
Right. In other words, the rumors about you being a clean freak were right on the point. Like radiant school life.
ルチア、手袋がひどい。予備はあるのか。白いのはな。幸いもう一つだけ手袋がある。
Oh. Class rep pulls out a bulky pair of black leather gloves from her breast pocket. They have spikes on the knuckles like they're straight from a heavy metal concert or something. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. We might be in trouble. Kotarou, you might end up in the hospital. It hurt pretty bad to be hit by those. I can tell, I think I can tell where this is going.
にこり。
Uh-oh. Oh, that does look painful. And so the school day finally ends. Hey, Kotori, let's begin.
Okay, shake it out, baby, now.
Ooh. I invite Kotori to accompany me to the club, and she responded like a true gangster. It looks like Chihaya doesn't know how to react. Just embrace the chaos. We're always like this.
いつもなんですか? Shake it now. いえ、すみません。ちょっとよくわかりません。Baby, now.
Kotori. I can truly feel the emotion in her lyrics. It's an inside joke, no worries. Chihaya too. Let's go!
ちーちゃんも Shake it now, baby, now.
Oh my gosh.
どうしたらいいんですか?
Looks like it's still a bit too early for her.
仕方ないね、メン。修行してきます。
She's just so blown away. There might come a day where I witness a gangster Chihaya. But Kotori's true gangster, apparently. In the club room, I find Shizuru nibbling on a rice cake. Hey, you're early. No, I just arrived, she says, exchanging the stock line favored by lovebirds everywhere. Just kidding.
責任。
Okay. What is this? What is it, Prez?
いえ、なぜ私が人をもてなす真似をしなければならないの?
I don't know if you've noticed, Akane, but since you let this chaos in, it has not been solitary. Oh, Akane probably procured a rice cake for her.
とっても美味しい。そう、よかったわ。で、どなたです？私、学食で見たことある。小太郎。
She pleads for my help, wearing a troubled expression. She's a year younger than us. She kinda ended up helping out with club activities.
おへえ、ちゃんと勧誘してんだ。
Meet Shizuru. She's portable and multifunctional.
しずるです。タキオン・ケイダーカノン。
Tachyon cannon? What? Her catchphrase turns out to be a weapon of mass destruction.
小鳥です。2年生。小鳥さん2年生。おう。
What's wrong?
なんか、小鳥さんって呼び名を年下からされるの。小鳥先輩。
There you go.
むずい。かゆい。慣れてないのだよ。ごめんね。小鳥？的確な呼び名だね。
Just Kotori. Sure you want another classman to call you by just your first name?
小太郎くんも呼び捨てじゃなかった？一緒一緒。
Uh-huh. The very picture of an open-minded upperclassman.
で、こちらはちーちゃん先輩。ちー先輩。
She probably figured appending E would make it have made it wouldn't have made it appropriate.
私も先輩とかいらないですよ。ちー？なんでもいいですけどね。もう今後ともよろしくお願いいたします。
She bows.
よろしくお願いします。よろしくです。
That's all for introductions.
なんか身内以外が増えると一気に部活っぽくなった。
Wait, now that's not only family. That's a good thing.
いいことね。
Yeah, sorry, Akane. Is something bothering you, Madam President?
慣れ合いをすることも、右往の衆となることも、私は良しとしない。天王寺、問題となるかは、お前の手腕次第だわ。
She's essentially delegating being president to us, but she gets to have the title and the power. Sounds like she's still not convinced about letting Shizuru in. But I know she'll make a positive contribution to the club, not to mention the atmosphere. In that case, I shall demonstrate the full potential of the new member of our club. It's time to head out on an investigation. I can use one of the random clues I've discovered so far. Let's see what we've got. I have a list of them somewhere. Suddenly, a phone ringtone reverberates through the club room. Excuse me, Shizuru takes a step away from us.
友達?
Shizuru nods. It's me, she says into the receiver. Just kidding.
私だ。
Or maybe not.
今
Busy participating in a club run by the nicest guy in the world, Tennouji Kotarou.
天王寺小太郎というナイスガイが主催する部活に参加中だ。
What? She repeats my words just like that.
なぜ? Not.
Her thoughts are leaking out of her mouth. Because I'm desperately in love with him, that's why.
私、 今彼にぞっこんなの。
Got it so bad that I'd love for him to take me right here.
もう食べられちゃいたいくらいだわ。
Tennouji, no! I'd say just about. I don't even want to say it. I'd say I'm just about ripe to be devoured.
あたいもうれうれで食べ頃なのよ。うふん。
It's the kind of fun club where we joke around like this.
切れた。
Huh?
誰からだったんです？ルチア。
Uh-oh. My blood turns to ice the moment I hear the name.
ルチアって。
Uh-oh.
あのルチアさん。
She hung up before the joke part. Shizuru nods. Uh-oh. It's like a missile. I can feel it. She's homing in. Would she understand that it was just fooling around? No, considering she hung up at that exact moment. I hear heavy footsteps coming down the corridor. Quick, brace the door! President, lock it! Time slows down. I feel like a prisoner on death row. I don't know what to do. My stomach feels tight. There's only one course of action available to me.
Tennouji Kotarou!
Oh, we're gonna die. I shall pray to you from the depths of hell. I fly into the sky. This game is so good. Oh, my cheeks hurt.
まったく冗談なら冗談と。
We did.
言う前に切れてしまった。もう。
I'd appreciate it if you'd listen to what people are trying to tell you before attempting to murder them next time. Oh, what? I don't know how that happened.
元はといえばお前が変な冗談を言うからだ。いや、冗談では済まない悪質さだった。
All right. Here's something interesting, though. We now know these two are connected, like they're friends. But they both seem like loner types, and we've never seen them together before. This is interesting, especially because we know that Shizuru is somehow connected to the weird rabble of guys that we met in the park, right? So is Lucia also involved with that group somehow?
あたいもうれうれなのよ。うふ
Look, Shizuru gets it just fine.
ルチアは反省すべきかもしれない。いじめっ子。かっこ悪い。
Ha! You take it too. Shizuru delivers a legendary line, most likely unwittingly.
だが、小太郎は小太郎で、相手を見ずに冗談を言ったことを反省すべきだ。
Oh, right. Right.
両成敗。
I can't resist when you repeat everything like I say like that.
私も反省だ。なんか、大人っぽいですね。
You know what? She probably is. Well, maybe not. Well, President's pretty mature, but she's also very, like, fickle, so maybe she is.
うれうれなのよ。
That line destroyed your usual image, so please stop using it.
しかし、なんだここは。学校にこんな場所があったのか。
Well, we're all here. Said room suddenly goes pitch black. Uh-oh.
ようこそジプシー。我が神秘の空間へ。
So why are we doing theatrics now? Here she goes again.
神秘の空間？
Maybe because she can tell that she'll get a good reaction from her.
パリポリ。
Paddy, paddy.
美味しいですね。コリコリコリ。せんべいを食べる音が響いているが、ここが本当に神秘の空間で。
She's like, this is why I don't want other people in here. Hey, Prez, I think your timing's a bit off. The lights come on again.
つまらないわね。
Yeah, I'm sorry we ruined that for you.
私の知的考察空間がのんびりアホっ子供に汚染されていく気分。
What's wrong with that? All that matters is whether it's fun.
一体何の集まりなんだ？天王寺が何か校内を探って回っていたのは知っているが。
This is the Occult Research Society.
オカルト？
As for what we do, I show her the blog and explain what we're up to.
なるほど。大体の概要は把握したが。
Oh! Tennouji, this is a brilliant time for you. You could say that your interest in her hands had more to do with the club and less to do with being weird. Despite the fact that it absolutely was just us being weird.
なぜしずるが？お手伝いだ。
See, we're actually BFFs. Shizuru and I joined the palms of our hands to advertise just what great friends are.
なぜお前なんかがしずると？
Because she's cool. Fate works in mysterious ways.
いろいろある。
And this is how we work together on a never-ending quest of intellectual discovery, entertainment delivery, and uncovering the contradictions of our modern society.
それと胸のため。
X-nay on that!
何？
No, so basically our goals are entertainment, coming into contact with the unknown, and questioning the status quo.
それと胸のため。
The sweat on my forehead begins dripping into my eyes.
私の胸を触るのよね。
They know! That's...
あなたのシナジーには含まれていたかと思うわよ。
Stop reading my mind!
まだそんなことを。天王寺小太郎？
I feel a gust of cold air prickle my cheek. No, that's...
みだらな行為をうんぬんという話もあったわね。
God, you're making it way worse than I remember it. You were talking about that on your own. I'm satisfied with just boobs. Wait. Uh-oh.
小太郎、残念だが、私は触らせて喜ばれるような胸は持っていない。
First of all, don't worry. It's not size that matters. Like anything else, it's just about how you wield them. Secondly, doesn't matter, I'm about to die, so I'll never get to fulfill any desires. Is that how you react to this? But hey, I think small breasts are charming in their own right. I totally wouldn't mind. I mean, that's an answer.
貴様、しずるにまで。
Hey now, I was just trying to instill her with some confidence.
覚悟はいいな。
Sure, you know what? There are worse words to go out on. My final words. There we go again. Suddenly I feel lightheaded and my consciousness begins fading. Right, this is the scene I saw in my dream. I wanted to fly. I wanted to turn the wind and soar through this deep blue sky. And then he said, "You can do it. You have no limits." That's right.
この拳でな！
Farewell! Nya! Flying to the deep blue, the skies of the dream. I'm launched into the air with the words flashing through my mind. To join the stars blinking beyond the deep blue sky. And that's the end scene.
いい飛びっぷりでしたね。
というわけだ。こんな最低男の主催する集まりなんかにしずるが参加する意味はどこにもない。
Our leader's over there, actually.
どちらって構うものか。とにかく帰ろうしずる。
Looks like Shizuru doesn't know what to do. Aww.
小太郎はルチアが言うほど最低でもないと思う。
Shizuru is she's too pure for this world. That sounds like she thinks I'm still somewhat bad. You think?
何を突然こんな欲丸出しの男に。
年頃の男の子がおっぱいに興味を持つのは当然ではないのか。ましてや触ってみたいと思うのは当然ではないのか。
You know, she's got a point. I mean, it's normal. It just shouldn't be expressed without consent. Consent is the word. I don't know why it took so long to get to that word. Shizuru just became an ally to all growing boys in the world. I feel like she suddenly began radiating divine light.
そしてそうは思っているかもしれないが、小太郎は直接行動に移す男ではない。
今日まさに触られたぞ。
それは事故ではないのか。ルチアはあまり相手のことを確かめないで決めつける癖がある。
Wow.
それは。
I can sense a strong trust for me in Shizuru's words. I truly feel like she's my very own angel, descended straight from heaven. Besides, I'm not risking my life in this club only for your breasts.
そんなことを言われても、男子の気持ちなんか理解できないし、理解したくもない。そこを容認したら、私のような人間が不快な気分に陥るだろう。そこはどうなんだ？
ルチアは不快か？
不快も何も、人の胸を見てどうこう言われるのは嫌に決まっているだろう。
Hey, hold on. Did I ever say that about you? Oh, wait, we kinda did. We were supposed to be keeping that to ourselves.
大きいからなんだと言うんだ。男子がそんなことを話しているのは不快で仕方ない。
That must be very uncomfortable, honestly. Glass rep does sport quite a rack. Wouldn't be surprised if most guys have trouble tearing their eyes away from it.
ルチア、贅沢を言うな。
Uh-oh. There's a great heaviness to her words. Kotarou's just like, what's happening? Akane also.
もぐもぐ。
Of course, Chihaya's just in her happy place. Outside of one outlier is busying herself with munching on the leftover cookies, everyone is taking to the tension by the room. Never heard Shizuru say something so serious before.
それを置いておいても、私が一度引き受けたことだ。途中で投げ出したくはない。
Aww. She's like, best little sister ever.
いいだろう。わかった。しずるがなぜこの男の肩を持つような真似をするのか理解できないが、そういうことなら私はしずるに変な虫がつかないように監視する義務と権利がある。義務はないのでは。義務感はあるんだ。天王寺小太郎、私もこの集まりに参加させてもらうぞ。
What?
いいな。
Yeah. Welcome.
勘違いするな。お前のためじゃない。しずるのためだ。
I understand, Miss Tsundere.
テンプレートツンデレライバルキャラ発言。
Kotaru knows. Kotaru knows. So what? Lucia's joined the party. Dang it.
ということで一つ。
You are awesome, Shizuru.
なんかよくわからないですが、オカ研活動に参加するんです。そういうことだ。よろしく頼む。
I don't have a good feeling about this.
天王寺
Akane glares at me. What was I supposed to do? Besides, you saw her power for yourself. I'm sure she'll end up doing the highest DPS of the party.
攻撃力が必要な活動をすることになるのかしら。楽しみだわ。
で、なんだ？今日はこれから何かをするのか？
Right.
話長くなっちゃってたから、時間あんまりないかもですよ。
Ah, you're right. Chihaya is sitting in front of a literal mountain of cookie wrappings. Good grief, girl. This glutton must have spent the entire time devouring Akane's stash.
ちいちゃん、食べ過ぎ。はい？そうです？
補充しておくように。
はい？サービスじゃなかったんです。
Why would you assume that? Doesn't look like we'll be doing much investigating today. Might as well save energy for tomorrow. Okay, so we're not doing an investigation today, but don't forget to be on a constant lookout for clues, everyone. The girls promptly move to feasting on more snacks. I don't want to say anything, but it doesn't look like I can expect much from them. We can't do much without more leads. Unfortunately, it looks like I'll be on my own in that department. Well, that was exciting. What an odd troop we have. Oh, it's Yoshi now. I have a little more time. It looks like he's had his head bowed in defeat in front of a vending machine. Whatever could be the matter, Mr. Yoshino?
てめえか、消えな。てめえの胸くその悪いコメディショーを眺めてる気分じゃねえ。
Hey, I'm not on the circuit right now. What's up?
てめえに言ってもわからねえかもしれんが、世の中ってな、儚むしかねえもんだな。
True, but most of us don't talk about it. We just acknowledge it. He covers his face. Vanity and despair, you say? What happened to you? Maybe myself can help.
真面目な顔して何が面白いんだてめえ。
It's because you're so funny.
ぶっ殺す。
He seizes me by the collar. I got it! Cut it out! Sorry. Tell me what's up, like a good boy.
全力でコケにしてくれてるが。まあいい。さっきよ、そこで500円拾っちまったんだよ。
I mean, that sounds like a good thing. Oh.
それでよ、ドリンクに飢えていた俺は、ちょうどいいと思ってそこの自販機に金を入れてみた。そしたら、見事に食われちまった。
Well, that just sounds like karma balanced itself for you. Huh, this thing broken? Stick a 10 yen coin into it. Turn the return lever a few times. Yeah, doesn't seem to be working.
イージーカムイージーゴーってのは本当だぜ。
Well, like I said, it's a balance, and like it's unfortunate, but you were fortunate just to find it anyway. He turns his gaze to the sky.
だからよ、俺は思うんだよ。人の幸福ってのは儚えなと。
All right, Mr. Philosopher. He covers his eyes with his hands and lowers his face again. It's like he was born to be a comedian. Yeah. I turn my back to him, unable to contain my smile. He'd kick my butt if he saw my face right now. Well, you know, I do my best to suppress the grin before turning back around. That's just the world we live in.
ああ。Life is beautiful なんて嘘っぱちだぜ。
You said it, brother. That's my limit. Oh, he seizes me by the collar and punches me in the stomach. Hey, I'm sorry. It's just too funny.
しまいにはすりつぶすぞ。
Oh, that's something I'd rather avoid. Well, you know, I totally understand what you mean with the transcendent thing, though.
悪いことはできねえもんだな。
In that case, if you did something good, maybe it'd end up coming around and benefiting you in the long run.
なるほど。確かに。じゃあ今度からは、金を拾ったら意地でも探し出して届けてやることにするぜ。叫び回ってでもな。
What if it's only 200 yen? I wouldn't even notice if I dropped that.
確かにそうかもしれねえ。500円あたりから痛くならねえか。
Yeah, I guess so.
じゃあ、500円以上見つけたら、叫び回ってでも探し出して届けてやることにするぜ。
Good. But you actually have to follow through. Yeah, good luck. Our resident delinquent seems to have discovered the path of virtue.
とりあえず、この自販機を放置すんのは尺だな。いいだろう。故障中と書いた紙を貼っておいてやろうじゃねえか。
He doesn't waste a single second.
ああ
He stares at the foot of the vending machine.
こりゃ、小銭入れだ。
What the fetch? Ah, it does look like one. A cute pink coin purse is laying on the ground. Yoshino picks it up.
やべえ。501円入ってや
He's
る。
like, dang it, I just committed. What should we do?
501円入ってやがるんだよ。
Yeah, looks like it.
俺はさっき、500円以上見つけたら叫び回ってでも探し出して届けてやるって言った。言っちまったんだよ。
No, 500 yen isn't a forgettable amount, but still.
俺は言っちまったんだよ。俺が一度決めたことだ。
Then I guess we're going to look for them. All right. Quest.
この小銭入れを落としたやつが誰だ。
You're not gonna get any ransom from that. He didn't lie about the screaming part. Under his delinquent demeanor, Yoshino actually is honest to a fault, which isn't really such a bad trait, but sometimes one looks like a fool even when doing the right thing. Not like there's anything wrong with that, though. And at this moment, he is without a doubt the very incarnation of doing the right thing.
おい、てめえこいつを落としてねえか。なんですか。
Too bad he's such a dunce. Hey there, don't scare the underclassmen like that.
ち、いきな。
I'm sorry, we're looking for someone who dropped a purse. The guy staggers away, scared out of his wits.
余計な真似してんじゃねえ。だいたいなんでてめえがついてきてんだ。
I think I'm making myself pretty useful right about now.
ち、勝手にしな。財布落としたやつ、出てこいや。届けに来たぞこら。
He really does sound like he's trying to pick a fight. Doubt anyone would confess to having dropped it when asked like that, unless it was an underground delinquent boss, and then it'd probably escalate to an awesome brawl or something. I wonder if there's a way to solve this peacefully without hurting Yoshino's pride. Suddenly, a familiar face peeks out from one of the doorways. It's the underground delinquent boss. Just kidding. What on earth is happening here? Asks Shizuru's puddled face. Well, not even I'd be able to connect the dots from just seeing Yoshino's behavior. Yo, we're looking for someone who dropped a coin purse. Looks like she's got it, but she's still not fully convinced.
一体なぜ叫ぶのか。
I don't know. It's just his thing. He's got his reasons. Don't fault him too much.
もう
A realization suddenly dawns on her face.
この間のアンパンの人か。
Red bean bun. Right, I never introduced him to her.
んだ、その嬢ちゃんは。
Shizuru hides behind my back. Guess she still hasn't gotten over her fear of strangers. Hey, while it's a self-proclaimed a mad hound, he doesn't actually bite. Shizuru looks pretty scared. Well, I can't blame her given how Yoshino's acting.
てめえの知り合いか。
Yeah, this is Shizuru from the year below us. She might look like a cute girl initially, but in the underworld, she's known as the Bloodbath Shizu. If you mess with her, you'll end up drowning in your own blood in a half second.
あの暗黒街で。
沈むのか。よくわからないが、しずるだ。よろしくお願いします。
ああ、よろしく。
Why did he take us seriously? I successfully scared Yoshino out of his wits. I feel her tug on my sleeve, making a "who is he" face. I'm glad you asked. Farty stinking toe? Great Detective Itogawa Kumin? Or just a neighborhood weirdo? Great Detective Itagawa Kumin.
ほう。
Shizuru seems impressed.
てめえ俺は江戸川区民でもなければ探偵でもねえどっから探偵出てきたんだよ
I don't know, just popped in my head.
江戸川さんか。
ちげえよてめえんな怖えやつ相手にふざけた紹介してくれてんじゃねえよ
Oh, that. It was a joke.
は
Yep, made everything up on the spot.
あ殺すマジでぶっ殺す
Ow! What if you dislocated my shoulder?
一度徹底的に締めてやらにはわからねえみてえだな
喧嘩か。
No, Shizuru. Might not be obvious at first glance, but he loves me deeply.
ざけんじゃねえてめえなんぞと慣れ合う気もさらさらねえ
Then do you hate me?
ああ嫌いだねてめえと一緒にいると頭に来ることしかねえ
He's a born contrarian, so that's pretty much a confession of love, you see?
ほほう。
Shizuru believes me. Oh, she's too precious.
いい加減ガチでぶっ殺すぞ
Pipe down. It's a joke, a jest. You know what humor is.
いつか殺す
Well, that's it for introductions. Tell me if you find someone who's lost their purse recently, Shizuru.
ラジャ。
まよろしく頼むぜおしずさんよ
さようなら、江戸川区民の探偵さん。
ちげえ江戸川に住んだことなんざ生まれてこの方一度もねえてめえのせいで下級生女子に変な噂が立つだろうが
Don't worry about it. Shizuru doesn't seem like the kind to spread rumors. Actually, oh crap.
ああどうした
Come to think of it, I don't know her last name. I should have asked.
100% 自業自得だな
Huh, I guess I'll do it next time. I keep running into her everywhere, yet I don't even know her last name. That's probably a bit weird. But then again, she never once mentioned her surname in her introductions either.
ところでさっきのやつ目でも悪いのか
Yoshino points at his own right eye. He probably meant the eye patch. I'm not sure myself.
そうか聞いちゃまじいんだな
Nah, not really. After all said and done, I realized that I didn't really know Shizuru that well at all. Why, then, does she trust me so much? That is a good question, actually.
見つからねえ
Yep. Normally you'd realize you've dropped a purse. Possible the purse had been lying there for days and whoever it belongs to is absent from school today. Ah.
んだよ
Look, the vending machine seems to be working again. One of the students just brought a carbonated drink from it. I'll go get myself a cola.
好きにしな
Want me to get you something for you?
いらねえよそんな気分じゃねえ
Looks like he's having trouble suppressing his irritation.
くそくだらねえ誓いなんか立てるんじゃなかったぜえいもうやめだやめやはり俺は悪に生きる
It's still a bit too early to quit, Yoshino. I hand him his favorite sports drink. This is how people stray from the path. He's always looking for an easy way out, but if you fall into that trap, you won't find true happiness in the end. Sure, there are times when your effort doesn't pay off, but there are things you can only gain by following a high road.
どっかで聞いたような説教だ
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a quote. Looks like people are starting to think I'm a brain-dead fool lately, so I figured I might as well show off my true intellectual capacity.
トレビアン
Huh? I turn around. Oh no, it's you.
なかなか面白い言葉を聞かせていただきました。何も考えていないアホには思えませんね。
Sakuya. It's him. Make it sound like I've normally come off as a babbling idiot. Yes.
ま、それはさまつなこと。
んだこの
Yoshino gives Sakuya a scrutinizing look.
ん
What's wrong?
なんでもねえよ
私は大鳥咲夜と申します。あなたは両の足草郎くんの語学友ですか？
Stinkoji. Fartaroos. The name's Tennouji Kotarou.
似たようなものですね。
The words might sound a teeny bit similar, but...
それは置いておいて、草郎くんとその語学友、
It's Kotarou.
何やら財布を拾っていただいたようで。
これ
ええ、私のものです。開いてタグの裏を確認してみてください。
OHT
大鳥と書いてあるでしょ。
Ah, yeah, that's true.
今朝に落としてしまったようで探していたのです。大変助かりました。
This guy really pisses me off. I'm considering tweaking the tag to spell Tori, but before handing it back. But before I can, Sakuya snatches the purse out of my hands.
こちらのご学友のお名前は？
吉野だ。
ありがとうございます、吉野くん。このお礼はいつでもいたしましょう。有事の際はお声掛けください。
ああ。
遠慮はいりませんよ、吉野くん。
Huh? Why are you treating him normally?
はい？草郎くんの場合は私が嫌いだからです。
Well, I don't know anything about you, but it's freaking mutual, man. Thanks for making it so clear. My name's Kotarou, though. Why do you hate me so much? I can't remember doing anything to warrant this treatment.
さあ、あなたを見たとき、私は私の運命に出会ったような気がしました。いずれ敵同士になるのかもしれませんね。
Oh, lovely. Wow, thanks for making sense.
まあ理由など、千早さんに慣れ慣れしく近づく軽薄男というだけで十分ではないでしょうか。
What's so bad about being nice to a lonely transfer student?
だいたい草郎くんには幼馴染の彼女がいるじゃないですか。
Being nice and a relationship aren't the same thing. No, I wouldn't say we've gotten quite that far with Kotori yet.
キープ中ですか。最悪ですね。
Yeah, no.
そんなあなたにいつまでもあると思うんな。
重い言葉だぜ。
肝に銘じておいてください。
I'm not sure I like your bullcrap wisdom. Speaking of which, why would you own a pink? I bet you it's Chihaya's, actually. He interrupts me by raising a finger.
Shh.
He pats me on the head. I don't swing that way, just saying.
ときめくだなんて気持ち悪いですね、草郎くんは。
I'm gonna punch your teeth out one of these days.
あれ、さくや
はい、千早さん。
来てたんですか？
ええ、お買い物ついでに少し。
Did you change into uniform on your way too?
何？登校後に衣装を変えるなど、
You really did that. I was only just kidding.
千早さんはお飲み物をお求めでしょうか？
そうです。
She begins rummaging through her pockets.
あれ、財布どこやりましたっけ？
もう一度ポケットを探ってみてはどうでしょう？
ありました。なんか勘違いしてたみたいです。
Interesting. He went out of his way to like hide the fact that she lost it. She pulls out a pink coin purse from the same pocket she checked a moment earlier. Maybe they're just identical ones, being self-proclaimed siblings and all.
じゃあ、俺は行くぜ。
You are?
てめえらと仲良しごっこする気はねえ。
そうですか。千早さんとは仲良くしてあげてください。
悪いな。狼が慣れ合いでつるむことはね
え。だからこそです。狼の牙は傷つけるだけのものではないと信じております。
Oh my gosh, these two are made for each other.
どうだかな。血に濡れた赤い牙が子羊を守ることがあるのか。
Huh, these two seem like they're on the same wavelength. What about me?
あなたは嫌いです。
嫌いですね。
Hey! Right. Yoshino walks off in silence. Wait for me. Anyway, see you later.
それがあなたの残した最後の言葉になることを祈っております。
I wasn't talking to you. I waved the siblings, or whatever they are, goodbye and follow after Yoshino.
んだ、ついてくんじゃねえよ。
I know it only makes you happy inside.
殺すぞ。
I'm sorry.
あの男。ただ。
Yeah, I don't know what the butler, whether, I didn't know that butlers existed in the real world either.
執事か。少し憧れるぜ。
And that's how Yoshino turned gay. Oh, the pain!
もう一度言ったらガチでぶっ殺す。
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't mind being killed by you.
本気か。今すぐ撲殺されるか。
He seizes me by the collar. Sorry, I was just kidding.
ついてくんじゃねえっつってんだろ。
We're going to the same class, my dude.
まあいい。今はてめえと血祭り合う気分じゃね
え。It's not even noon yet. Yeah, you must be exhausted after meeting that many new people. Yoshino's actually pretty shy when it comes down to it. Wait, I don't remember telling Sakuya about Kotori.
ああ？見てりゃわかんだろ。
Looking, you say. Ah.
個人的にも私はあなたが嫌いです。
He's keeping an eye on us.
あまり余計なことに首を突っ込まないことです。私はあなたが嫌いですから。まあ理由など、千早さんに慣れ慣れしく近づく軽薄男というだけで十分ではないでしょうか。
Don't tell me he's been observing me since his first day at school. It'd be scary if that were true. Is he a ninja or something?
なんだか知らねえが。俺に金魚の糞みてえにくっついてくるた。ようやくケリをつける覚悟ができたってことか。
Not this again. Put an end to what?
俺とお前のさ。
Huh. You keep droning on about that. I'm surprised you haven't grown tired of it yet. Okay, let's put an end to the feud then.
いい覚悟だ。
But I thought you didn't feel like it today.
てめえとのデュエルとなりゃ、俺のテンションは瞬時にクライマックスだぜ。さあ、場所はどこだ？
Let's do it by the river. No one's gonna bother us under the bridge. Perfect place for a fight.
いいだろう。で、
Another day.
そのうちっていつだよ？
I don't know. I don't feel like it today. You'd win if we brawled today. I'm too beat to even raise my fist.
何？なふぬけたてめえを殴り倒したところで、いつだ？いつテンションが高えんだ？
I don't know. I don't know. Another day.
そのうちっていつだよ？
Forgive me, Yoshino. Another day is something adults use to avoid making commitments. We return to the classroom having a cheerful conversation. Not really. Well, that was a sour ending. But that's where we're going to end for today, because that looks like a fun starter for the next episode. But yeah, I don't like that guy. I don't like him. Everything about him screams he's going to be trouble in the future. I was wrong about Lucia. So why does she wear gloves all the time? I guess it's just a personal thing. Yeah, I guess there doesn't need to be more than that. So maybe it is just as simple as it's a fashion choice. Odd one, but you know what? I'm not one to point fingers. Kotori's great. Chihaya is a dork. Akane and Lucia are interesting. I'm not sure. Like, all the characters are interesting, but so far my favorite are Kotori and Shizuru. They're both fantastic. They make me smile, they make me laugh. I feel like every time we have interactions with them, it's a very enjoyable experience. I like the banter we have with Chihaya, but like it's pretty clear that she doesn't like us. Or at least not enough. And I don't know, she's a bit too airheaded for my taste. Akane's interesting, but she's also very like manipulative to the point of being terrifying. And Lucia, I still need to learn more about Lucia, but we'll see. I like all the characters so far though. They're all very well like rounded and very interesting to interact with. So it's very cool to be able to kind of get to know them and kind of see them for who they are and, you know, spend time with them as we play the game. So I'm excited for all this. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, of course. It means the world to me that you're even here, especially to the patrons. I hope you are looking forward to the voting because when this is going live, you only have like a day, more like 2 days, but closer to just 48 hours. Like not a full 48 hours when to vote for the next series is going to be on Friday. So make sure to check your inbox or the Discord channel if you haven't to go make your votes be heard so that we can figure out what games we're going to be playing on Fridays next. Other than that, thank you all so much for being a part of here. We started Muv-Love Total Eclipse. Looks like a lot of people are excited to see that, so check that out if you haven't yet. And then, of course, we got Yakuza 0 and Trails in the Sky, so lots of great stuff to cover, and thank you so much for making it possible for me to cover all this. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and until the next video watching me, I'll see you next. I'll see you there.